I've never been so afraid. I grew up near the water, but that night was like no other. First the storm, and then, well, it's not an experience I want to repeat in a hurry. We'd been with Jesus over the far side of the lake, looking to get away from the constant crowds crying out for teaching and healing. It hadn't worked. So that night, Jesus told us to get in the boat and head back to Bethsaida, while he stayed for a bit to pray alone. We did as we were told, although the fishermen amongst us looked at the sky and muttered ominously about storms. And sure enough, a storm came. By that time, we were right in the middle of the lake. The wind was so fierce, we couldn't make any headway against it. It howled around us, whipping up the waters into waves that seemed to tower over us in our little boat. We were all so tired and afraid. The night dragged on, an endless turmoil of wind and darkness and straining at the oars. It was hard to see anything through the incessant sprays of the waves. Then I thought I saw or felt something out in the darkness, but quickly dismissed it as a hallucination. But as dawn grew near, I saw it more clearly. The shape of a man, not coming straight towards us, but making as if to pass us by. Someone else saw it at the same time and shouted that it was a ghost. Everyone stopped rowing and cried out. The boat spun in the wind and nearly capsized as people stood up and grabbed at one another in terror. I wasn't much better myself. It had to be an omen. The storm would be our deaths. But then the figure spoke, and we heard him despite the wind. "Don't be afraid, it's me." That voice, so well known to us, so welcome, was our friend Jesus. He came towards us, walking on the water, as if the storm was nothing. He climbed into the boat with us. The wind died down at once, and the water grew calm. We were all stunned into silence. We'd seen him heal the sick and raise a girl from death. We'd listened as he'd told stories and taught about God's kingdom. We'd even helped as he fed thousands of people with 5 loaves and a couple of fish. Now he'd calmed a storm and walked on water. Was there anything he couldn't do?